Ladies and gentlemen, today we are here at Pakistani Consulate in Houston at Jones Road, and we will show you an interview. We did it for the new Consul General, Honorable Aisha Farooqui. We are outside this building, and we'll be going inside the building and show you how the consulate works. This consulate provides visa, passport for Pakistanis living in Houston and surrounding areas, and we'll talk to the Consul General about the different things, and let's talk to the Consul General and see what they have been doing, and what are the problems people have faced, and how they are going to eradicate the problems of the past, and try to have a new chapter in Pakistani consulate. So let's see, and if you have any feedback, call us or send us an email. If you have any problems in the consulate, we would like to know from you, so that we can take you to the Consul General and try to get your problems resolved. This is a free community service provided by PBC TV Network, and thank you for listening.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Manzoor Memon from PBC TV Network. I'm here with pleasure to meet with Honorable Aisha Farooqui. She is the Consul General of Pakistan in Houston. She has recently been transferred, and I would like to tell you about her background a little bit, and then talk to her about what her vision will be for the future of the consulate in Houston. Madam Aisha, welcome to Houston, and thank you for giving us time to talk to you. Tell us a little bit about yourself, that people should know where are you from, and your quick 30-second bio that people should know what your contributions have been.
Thank you, Mr. Memon. I'm a career diplomat and have been in this diplomatic service of Pakistan since 23 years. I have served at the headquarters in Islamabad and the Foreign Ministry, and I have also served in different Pakistani embassies abroad. I represent Pakistan as a diplomat wherever I have gone. This is part of our duty to project Pakistan and promote Pakistan's interests with the host government and the host community. As the Consul General, I took charge some 6 months ago in September. Prior to this, I was in Pakistan Embassy in Turkey. And this is a public role for me. We have a very large and diverse community in Houston. So my job as the Consul General is to make sure that the consular services that we provide through this consulate to our community is efficient, reliable, and as smooth as possible. I also have the mandate to promote Pakistan's interests, not just in Houston with the mayor's office and other elected officials, but also in the state of Texas and 9 other states in the southern coast of the United States.
You have all those states.
That's right.
So you travel a lot, Yeah.
I'm beginning to.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, tell me something. Is this your first position as a Consul General, or you have served as a Consul General before?
No, this is my first post as Consul General.
As a Consul General. So it's like some kind of a new thing,
It is new because generally, as diplomats of Pakistan, we have a more behind-the-scenes role. But when you become the head of the mission, it becomes a more public role. So that is the difference.
Okay, one thing I saw in your resume that you did a great job in Trafalgar Square. There was a big event for Pakistanis, and there were 20,000 people came in.
That's right.
Give me a little brief and then tell me, can you do something like that in Houston?
10 years ago, while I was posted in our High Commission in London, it was the 60th anniversary of Pakistan's independence in 2007. And at that time, Dr. Maliha Lodi was the High Commissioner in London, and we wanted to celebrate the 60th anniversary of Pakistan with a big bang, considering that we have, a very large community of Pakistanis in the UK. So with the help of our community, we had organized the Trafalgar Square concert and show in July 2007, I recall. With participation and partnership with the Greater London Authority, the Mayor's Office, etc. So that was a very big event. And I think over 20,000 Pakistanis.
Can you
were
do
gathered.
something like that in Houston?
Well, we would like to do that because this is the 70th anniversary of Pakistan's
Correct.
independence in August 2017. We hope to do something, if not similar, but something that is
Because
befitting.
generally this Independence Day is only celebrated outside consulate with 50, 30 people, so but I think this will be a good opportunity for you that maybe you
Well,
can...
I hope to do something, but let's see, the plans are still fluid.
Okay. One thing I will tell you that Houston is a big community. There's a lot of division in the community, and there are a lot of groups. I think I have been preaching to the previous consul generals also to hold some kind of meetings with the different leaders to put them on one table and try to. Get the differences out and to work as more on a Pakistani platform rather than individual platforms. So, do you think your mandate and your position, you can use it to bring all these people together?
The Consulate of Pakistan, by its very nature of its work, we are here to unite the community. A united, strong Pakistani community is an asset for Pakistan. So, divisions exist in every society, even in a family, divisions exist. There are differences of opinion. My effort would be to allow these differences because this is diversity, but let the differences should not turn into divisions. There is a difference.
Yeah.
I may have an opinion that you may not agree with, and that is perfectly fine.
Exactly.
This is what diversity is all about. But if I allow my opinion and your disagreement with my opinion to become a division between us, that is not
Very well
good.
said, yeah. Very
That
well
is not
said.
good. So the platform that the consulate provides is a platform open to every member of the Pakistani community, beyond ethnicity, beyond sectarian difference, beyond religions. If you are a Pakistani, you have every right to come to the consulate of Pakistan.
But I want to tell you, as a member here, I have lived here 35 years, and I know every
Sure.
person who is involved into
Sure.
local politics to the national politics. There is a lot of division. Can I ask you, as a Pakistani, to play a positive role and try to bring these people together on one table? Is that possible for you to do it?
Well, as the Consul General, I have tried in these 6 months to be open and to be available and accessible to all Pakistanis.
No, but that's a different thing. You have been very open and you have attended all the events. But I think there is a different thing I am expecting from a Consul General. I requested Mr. Afzal also, the previous Consul General, that there has to be some way. If we want to see, I want to tell you why. There used to be one time we were very high in political arena. But today, because of the divisions, we are at a zero. In my view, in mainstream politics, we are at a very low level.
Right.
At one time, we used to be very high level. And I want to see my community back into that. And somebody needs to make some positive effort, try to bring these people together. Of course, there will be diversity. Very well said. I want to repeat it. There will be diversity. Everybody will have a different opinion. But if we bring them on one table, can you see if you can try that?
Sure, absolutely.
Have a combined meeting, like a town hall meeting kind of a thing, in which you bring those selected people who are like a wheelers and dealers. I can provide you a list of the people who are important, and I have prepared you a bio of who's who in Pakistani community in Houston, so that
Right.
will kind of give you idea that maybe these people, if you can bring them on one platform, it could enhance our role in a mainstream, because right now we are in a very different era. With the new government, new things happening in America, I think we need to be more politically active and have more say than what we have right now.
Sure.
So maybe my request will be to do that.
Sure.
One thing I have a question. We have a Pakistan Association of Greater Houston, one of
That's
the
right.
biggest organization. But somehow the past Consul General created a Pakistan Volunteer Association. And do you think that was a conflict of interest? They should not have done it. Do you think it helps the community to divide, to making two associations divide the community, or not?
Mr. Memon, as far as my understanding goes, these associations are made by members of the Pakistani community. They are led by members of the Pakistani community. The Consul General does not have a role in any of these associations. So, for instance, if tomorrow you come to me and you tell me that you and a few other members of the community want to establish a Pakistani association, I, as the Consul General, cannot stop you. I cannot tell you you cannot make a new association because there is one. If you would like to join the previously established associations, more than welcome. If you, in your own right, feel that there is a need for a different association, I, as the Consul General, cannot stop you.
Yeah, so yeah, but would you?
Because the Consul General is not part
but
of any
sometime when
association.
the previous consulate has kind of sponsored.
That is not my understanding.
Yeah, so that's what our perception is outside.
No, I don't
you know.
think that is a correct
You know.
perception.
That's not.
It is not correct.
It's not. Yeah. No.
It is a voluntary association made by members of the Pakistani community, and they run it. And anything that promotes Pakistan and puts Pakistan in a positive light in Houston is supported by the consulate.
I understand that you are involved in you are a CEO of a Bushra Inspire initiative for the ladies. Give me quickly what that charity does and how you have been able to.
It is a charity that was established by my late sister in Baltistan for girls' education. This charity promotes education in some of the remotest parts of Baltistan. And because it was a charity established by my sister, and when she passed away, I help with the charity along with other members.
I compliment you on that because I love the people
you.
who do some charitable work, beside their positions, I'm good. And understand that you are a reader of biographies and
that's right.
which biography is the best? Because that's my passion also, Who is your most favorite, which one was the most favorite biography you've read?
I think it's difficult to say which is the best because every great people who have achieved greatness in their lives are all unique in their own right, and no two lives are similar. So I like Nelson Mandela's A Long Walk to Freedom. I like Barack Obama's The Audacity of Hope. Each of these biographies give out a different message of how lives, individual lives, can be put to the service of collective.
Last question. Spirituality
Yes,
and philosophy.
that's right.
Tell me about spirituality. What your perception is spirituality?
I think it's a personal thing, and everyone decides for himself or herself what spirituality means and how they want to go about establishing a relationship with God. Be it whatever faith you may follow. So it's a very personal thing, and spirituality for me means building up my relationship with my Maker. So that's what it means.
That's a great thing, because the last question is a little bit difficult question. I'll ask you. In first Consul General, Mr. Baloch, he was a good friend of mine also. During his time, there were things happened here when there were a lot of passports were issued to non-Pakistanis. What Pakistan government or the consulate has done to cancel those passports which they were issued in this process?
I think you may be aware that manual passports, which were issued previously, are not valid anymore.
I see.
So every Pakistani national is now obligated to have a machine-readable, biometric featured passport. Manual passports are not accepted by us, nor is it accepted by any other airline in the world or any other country for visa purposes. So anybody who has ever acquired a Pakistani manual passport in the past
It's no longer good.
is no longer valid.
Good. Oh, okay. That's a great thing because I don't
Yes.
think people know about that.
Yes, so
I'm glad that you mentioned
so
that.
you have to prove your Pakistani citizenship
Yeah.
before you apply for a machine readable passport. And for that, you need to apply for your NICOP or overseas Pakistani ID card through the online Nadra website portal. Once your citizenship is established and you have your Pakistani ID card or the NICOP, only then can you apply for a machine readable Pakistani passport.
So basically, those
So the
have been-
systems have been strengthened to a huge degree. It is very, very difficult, almost impossible now, to acquire a Pakistani passport illegally.
What's your final message for the Pakistanis in Houston? What your VNA, what you want us to do?
I
in
think
next
I
3-4
want
years?
to see a very strong, very active, very educated, and very unified Pakistani community in Texas and the other states. Because, as I said earlier, a strong, united Pakistani community is an asset for Pakistan. And whatever we can do to promote that, we are here to do that.
That's right. Thank you very much.